legacy-wise, bro, I really just want to give the city a brand that they could be fucking proud of. Like, yo, that shit came out of here. That's fucking hard. The ones are the cleanest, bro, for sure.
It's my favorite shit.
Yeah, it's my favorite too. I'm like, the other ones are just so bulky, bro. My skinny legs don't fucking fill it out.
I'm on the same team, dude.
I'm like, damn, let me hit a couple more leg days and I'll get back to you, bro.
Do you want your headphones?
I sound too good. This is crazy.
Yeah, right.
I might start rapping after this.
Yeah, right, bro. This shit makes you sound good.
It does, bro.
See why I do it, bro?
Yeah, I just like the way my voice sounds, like, bro.
Yeah.
I like the rapping, bro.
I had talent, damn.
Are y'all ready?
No, never ready, bro. But I fucking have no
But fuck it, I
fucking
guess we
choice,
gotta do
bro.
it.
That's what we're doing, dude. Who the
Alright,
fuck? Let me start a podcast.
Alright, just start in 5, 4, 3, 2.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Energy Podcast. Yo, I'm just gonna say thank you for the people that are listening. The overwhelming support is amazing. Yo, if you haven't already followed us or subscribed on social media, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Stop what you're doing right now. Go subscribe, go follow us. And if you didn't already know, the Energy is the mindset that allows you to do anything that you put your mind to. And you know what? That's exactly why we do the Energy Podcast, so that we can share people's experiences, struggles, in order for you to, turn that light bulb on in your head and get going yourself. So, hey, now that I just got that out of the way, let's get on to tonight's guest.
Let's get it.
His friends and close people refer to him as Curlz. The girls know him as Curlz for the girls. Hey, and his family knows him as Nick Gutierrez.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's guest debuting and coming off of launching his brand last week, Asylum VI. Curlz. What's going on, baby?
Bro, thank you for having me.
How we doing, my man?
Yes, sir. I'm good. I'm good.
First of all, bro, how's the traffic coming down?
It was so fucking bad. I can't even explain it to you, bro. It took me just 4 hours.
Bro, fuck
4
that
hours
shit.
getting here, 4.5. Just because it was raining, bro. People don't know how to drive in the rain, clearly. Yeah, I stopped actually because I was like, bro, I need to piss so bad. So I was
and I saw you
looked up.
posting shit, and I'm like, this motherfucker.
You're like, oh, he got pulled over for sure.
For sure, dude.
Nah, I had to go to the bathroom, and then so I was like, oh, quick, fucking fast food, and then it took me all the way into the UT Mall or something like that. Yeah, UTC.
Yeah, right there by La Jolla.
So I had to get my ticket, park hella far.
Oh, you
walk,
did all that?
Yeah, it was a
you
whole
couldn't
ordeal.
just find a McDonald's or
I
something?
was gonna, but then I was like, I'm already so deep. Let me just.
Yeah, we're already here.
Let me just get up in there.
Fuck it. Nah, hey, but big thank you, bro, for coming down all the way from Santa Clarita.
Yeah, definitely,
just
bro.
to really do this. This is just fucking. This is how people are committed, guys. Thank you so
sure.
much, bro. Let's jump right into it, bro. Last week,
bro. That was crazy.
Yeah, let's talk about the launch
movie.
party. What's up? How did it? Before we get to the launch party, let's take it a step back and what was the work coming up towards it? Like, what did you guys have to do, the behind the scenes work? Because I know there was a lot that went down.
Honestly a lot. Like I've never worked so much for something in my life, and that was kind of like a cool experience because I've worked, I've had to do jobs in school and shit like that, but this was kind of like there's no getting off, bro. You do all day. I'll design clothes all day, and then I'll be talking to my production team. I'll be talking to manufacturers that are doing this, my tags that are doing the stitching. I'll just be talking to a bunch of different people. So it's kind of not like something that you could just step away from. It's when they hit you back at whatever time, 9:30, you got to handle that.
I imagine before anything gets done, it has to be run through you.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you have the final say because it's your brand. So it's everybody presents to you what they think, and then you're like, yes,
yeah,
no.
I'm like, yeah, no, pretty much. And then for a while, I was kind of just doing the whole thing by myself. And then my parents were like, oh yeah, all right, the launch party is getting close. You got, what do you have done? Blah blah blah. And I was just telling them, and they're like, okay, you need help. My mom started going out. Finding shit, people that do the photo booth, and then people that do the neon sign, the people that do the belly bars, how are we getting all that, the bartender itself.
Right.
So she took over a lot. Honestly, she handled it, and I was like, thank God, because I was drowning, bro. Especially because I'm dealing with my production team by just getting the clothes ready itself, and then I got to do the launch party thing.
Bro, it's a lot to carry on your own shoulders to do on your own. No, you definitely have to have a strong team behind you putting everything together because it's a lot of work. And dude, the whole production and the whole atmosphere of last week,
it came out really dope. It came out exactly how I envisioned it. Because when I came down here looking for venues, That was the very first one I saw. I only looked at 2. I saw that one, and then I saw one other one, and then I like fell in love with this one. I love like the brick walls. Like I saw the rafters. I knew I wanted to hang shit on chains from the ceilings.
So you already envisioned it.
I already knew exactly how it was. I was like, I need a neon sign there. I need couches there. I just knew it all. And then I put it on fucking Illustrator, and I was like, I gave it to my parents. I was like, this is what I want. And they're like, okay, we'll try to
make it happen.
Yeah, we'll make it happen. Like we'll figure it out. And I was like, all right, perfect.
What would you say was your favorite part of the night?
Definitely when Sebby performed.
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna fucking lie. Like that shit.
Bruh, I thought it was just, you know, it was crazy when everybody was singing the words back and everybody was just literally raging together.
Yeah,
like
bro,
you're just like, God
it was
damn.
so much family there. And so much,
it's
like,
all good vibes.
energy.
Everybody, like, you know, just coming together and like showing love for our community and the people
Even like
up.
some of my homies that came down from LA for it, they're like super fucking shocked. They're like, wait, your homies like actually hella good,
right?
And like you guys are all like a family out here, and like everybody rocks with each other. I'm like, honestly, that's why I love SD so much. Like you don't find that shit any other places.
Especially South Bay in general, bro. We all growing up together. We all show each other love and basically just, you know, like, you know, piggyback off each other with the support and just, you know, helping each other grow.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. Creatives, though, like they inspire other creatives. So that's where I love getting like my inspiration from these fools. And
that's how you do it, bro. Honestly, you recreate it, you see it from someone, and you make it your own. That's how you got to do it. What would you say if anything could have been done better? If anything, what would you have done different?
One thing I would have done different was actually like the only thing that kind of went wrong that night was that I didn't have 2 pieces that were in the collection like ready, and they're still fucking not ready. It's kind of my fault because I swapped them out super last minute,
right?
And it's like a full development piece that it takes a lot of time to make them. Like you got to do pattern work, sewing, lab dips, approvals, like, and that takes forever. So it was kind of like a 3-piece little collection. It was supposed to be bigger, but I wish I would have had that done earlier. I would say that.
Nice. It's preparation, man. But
it is.
The good thing about that, though, I always say is like once you launch something, you kind of get an idea of what needs to be done, what excels to expect, so that next time around, you're already like, oh, I know this time I know I need this.
It was
or stuff like that. You know what I mean?
That's how it was. Like it was my first time like launching a fucking brand and like doing a whole ass collection where it was this big. So I was like, I learned so much, and I learned what not to do next time. And
what would you say some of the things are not to do?
I was so indecisive, bro. Like I'm a perfectionist, so I just take a lot of time to,
as you should,
as I should, but like to a certain extent. I can't be like taking fucking like one design and like spending months on it. Like I just need to like go. But I feel like
that goes with the artist title. You know, it's never too perfect. Like you're like once it's done, you're like, oh, I don't know if it's done.
And then if it's like a fucking selfie you post, bro, you look at it for too long, you're like, damn, like I'm ugly. Like why did I post that? Like some shit like that.
You know you're not ugly. Get the fuck out of here.
You know how people like look at a selfie for too long? They're like, yeah, it didn't come out. It looked better the first time I saw it, like type shit.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm archiving it until I break it to post it. So these pop-ups and like little like, you know, collaborations with Sebby, is this something that we should expect in the future, or, you know, keep you know, out on the look for?
Definitely, bro. Hopefully that the brand grows enough where I could do it, like keep doing it, and have like these events and shit like that, bring the whole city out. So hopefully like next collection, I mean for the following collections, this was like a launch party, so it was kind of like a bigger deal because it was like the first one.
Right.
So like that one was like a big deal. The next one I'll probably just drop like a collection here and there, packs, and then after a while, once it gets bigger, then I'll have like another like pop-up shop where I like rent out a fucking venue. And like,
because I feel like that brings all pieces of you know, of our city together, of culture together, you know, different aspects of music, style, and just ambience.
Bro. It was such a good time, bro. I would have it fucking next week if I could.
Shit, but bro, it's just fucking legit.
It's a big ass ordeal. So
switching lanes, bro. You know, growing up, what was Curlz like, bro? You know, before we get to where you were at, like, how did you get the name? Where did Curlz come from?
It was originally, my name was, it's fucking stupid, but it was Curlz for the girls, like in high school. So I think my uncle Ray gave me that nickname like when I was little as hell. I've always been a G. No, I'm just kidding.
I've been a G since I was born.
But yeah, so that was my in high school, and then over time it just got corny to me. So I was like, all right, I need to just shorten it down to Curlz. So like that's kind of where I rocked with it.
All right, cool. As far as your support from your family, how has that been impactful to you?
Insane, bro.
Yeah.
Insane. Like I've always had like a really tight family, like super supportive. Always, like even growing up, like whatever we wanted to do, like what we had their support 100%. And especially with like what my brother does, they like are more hands-on with us now because like they work with him. So they're
okay, dope. So they're like part of the business and everything like that. That's awesome, bro. That's cool.
They're
That's
a
cool.
huge
really
part
awesome.
of it. Yeah. So they're really hands-on with him and his like the Lunar Beauty, the MannyMUA type shit. So they are just, it's pretty much the same thing with me. Like they're always like in it a lot and they help me pick out stuff that like exactly this venue. They help me just create my shit to life. So.
A little bit background on your parents. What do your parents, is that something they specialize in or what do they, what do they do?
No, actually before like my brother popped off, my mom went to school forever, bro, to be a nurse. At first she was a paralegal for a long time and then she didn't like it. So she switched over to nursing, like went to school for years, and then she finally got her nursing license and she loved it. She loves being a nurse. But my brother, this was the time my brother was popping off, so he's like, yo, I need help, like this is a lot. So my mom quit her job, she joined him. My dad too, he was like an AT&T district manager, like he was like a pretty big wig in AT&T. Right. And but my brother also needed help running his whole thing, so they both just like, all right, we're gonna help you and figure this shit out. So
how has your brother's fame and success basically impacted you?
And it's crazy. At first it was crazy to me. It was like pretty eye-opening because it happened so fast. He blew up in like a year. Like straight up went from like 0 followers to like 1 million followers like within a year. So it was crazy at first, and then over time I kind of was just getting used to it. I wasn't really used to like attention, like shit like that. Yeah. So I was like, it kind of took me for like a step back and then
to get used to the clout.
Yeah, just to get used to not even my clout, just his clout. Like
exactly
everywhere, bro. And then he'd just be like, we can't go to Disneyland. Forget that, bro. There's no way. We'll have like a big ass group and then we can't even like walk around. So if we do Disneyland, it's like the behind the scenes thing, which isn't even like that cool because like you're not even really experiencing Disneyland. Yeah. You're walking through fucking alleyways and shit just to like hop on the ride and then hop back off
and go through back and out of that.
But it's definitely impacted us like pretty crazy because we just never ever expected it because he was like the probably second, third like big boy in makeup. Yeah. So he was kind of like
leading the way.
He was kind of like one of the first ones to ever do that shit. So we had we didn't expect it at all. But
so I mean, you're living out in LA. Are you living with him?
Yeah, me and him live out in LA.
So since you've been moved in with him, how's your guys' relationship been, or how has it changed?
We got like hella close, bro. Yeah. Hella close. We've always been pretty tight, but like now we're like fucking best friends now, bro. We like are just, I mean, he's really busy, I'm really busy, so like we rarely are like at the house together, but when we do, we're chilling, like we'll go eat or some shit, right. And then, but yeah, we got hella close.
That's good, bro. I feel like you get to build that strong connection with your brother, especially that, that's your boy, bro. That's like your best friend,
especially
your best friend.
Growing up, we were always cool, like we were close, but he, like when you're like gay and in the closet like that, you don't really like open up to like your family how you do whenever you're like already out and shit, and then like when they know you for like who you are instead of like you're hiding who you are. Yeah, you can only get so close to somebody unless they're like
actually showing you, not just for who you are and what you bring to the table. No, that's good. And then just switching over to you, bro. Like, what's your day like? You wake up.
So my day is usually I'll wake up. Hasn't been like this for a minute, but I need to fucking get back to it. I'll wake up,
go to the gym.
You're
not the only one, bro.
I used to be on that shit like crazy,
bro. You're telling me.
Yeah, bro. The past, leading up to the party, I was just like had such an unhealthy fucking lifestyle, bro. It was bad. Like I see it, I'm like, yo, I need to figure out how to fucking balance these two. Like I can't be working all day, not eating, and then
that fucks you up in the long run, bro.
I know
what that is, bro.
And I definitely see it. So I'm like, okay, you need to figure out like.
But you don't even get hungry.
I don't get hungry.
You don't get hungry. You're just kind of like.
I'm on my computer for fucking hours designing clothes, like figuring shit out, and then I'm like, oh fuck, it's 7 o'clock. I haven't ate one fucking meal. What the fuck? Yeah.
And then happening.
Yeah,
You
no, it's like
you go through the hunger stage, and then you get through it, and then
you're
not even hungry.
Yeah,
and like you
you're
know
like,
you gotta eat,
I'll
but you're
eat
like,
later.
I'm not even hungry.
That
like
was literally me, like right now on the way here, bro. Because I woke up, had like a couple meetings in the morning, and then I had to drive to for my production team, which is in downtown LA, which took like an hour and a half already. And then I was there, and then I drove straight from there here, and then I was just like, damn, bro, I haven't ate all day. Like, I need to eat some shit. But I was just so busy, like, on the road.
You don't even get hungry
like,
when you're on the grind, bro.
Yeah, but so I need to figure out how to balance that. But usually my day was I'd wake up, I'd go to the gym, and then I'd come back. I would either be, like, back and forth with my production team or doing whatever I had to do then. And then usually that'll take me to like probably later in the night, probably like 6 or some shit. And then usually I'll design at night. I'll just sit on my computer and shit, listen to music, and then.
How long have you been in LA for?
Like 2, no, maybe like, wait, no, I'm tripping. Probably like 3 years, I would say.
3 years?
3 years.
Have you kind of like, have you got used to a lot of like the LA things, I guess?
Yeah, bro, I got used to that shit real quick, like too quick. It kind of got
what
lost.
would be like
I feel at home here.
Yeah.
What would be some examples, you think?
Like, it's just so easy to like get lost in that LA shit because you're everybody's like going out every day of the week, bro. Like people just like, oh, you trying to go out? Like Warwick's popping on Wednesday, and then Poppy's popping on fucking Thursday, and then One Oak's popping on Saturday. Like everybody's just going out, so it's easy to just like, oh yeah, I'll go, cause like whatever. But
everyone does it, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I sure.
Would
like,
you say that's a
keep
way
going
of
on.
like how LA networks and gets to meet people and stuff like
Definitely,
that?
bro.
You know
Definitely.
what I mean?
And also like, and then they're crazy too, because they got the club that closes at 2, and then there's always an after party, like after hours. Like they'll go to somebody's crib from in the hills from till 6, and you're like, damn, bro, this is crazy. Like you don't do this shit on SD. I mean, you kind of do, but
Yeah, I kind of do.
yeah, you kind of do.
Nah, but I feel like once you're in that vibe, in that ambience, like you're just kind of like getting dragged along with it. You know what I mean? So
You
sometimes
might
it's
feel pressure to network
Yeah.
because you need to be out like showing face. to, like,
Exactly,
it's
bro.
all public relations
Exactly.
and
you're
shit.
out-
You know what I
and when
mean?
you're out there, like you don't even notice time and shit. Like you're just there,
Straight up.
trying to make connection.
So
Especially because like I didn't grow up there, so I don't.
You don't know
anybody.
everybody, yeah.
The only people I know are like my brother's friends, like people in the beauty community. But like I'm not. I can only network with them so far because like we're in 2 different lanes.
yeah.
So like I'll go to like the clubs and meet hella people, but it's different because that's like the only time you do meet people is when you're out like in something like that. Because I'm not at the gym, I'm not going up to people to talk to them. And shit.
Yeah,
Just
and I think that's
go
weird.
to-
Like, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, like,
I'm
what's
trying
up?
to just fucking live.
I know, for real, because I hate when people come talk to me at the gym because I'm like, bro, I'm trying to live, get out of here. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I don't really be doing that either.
So, what was the inspiration behind making this brand, and when did you know that? Yo, I want to launch. This is what I want to do.
I've wanted to launch a clothing brand for the longest time, bro. Me and my homie Royce actually started one.
Stanfield?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. I
Yeah.
seen him at the launch party. I was like,
Yeah.
Royce?
That
He's
was
like,
like, bro, that was the first time I seen him in fucking
Straight G,
years,
bro.
bro.
OG. I used to live next to him in Heritage, bro. And he was the only person I knew in the community, so I was like my best friend, bro,
Yeah.
for like all freshmen.
Nah,
like,
he's
sophomore
good
year.
people, bro. He's
great
good people
His
for
dad,
sure.
his mom, everybody,
his
bro.
dad and his
Fuck.
mom are fucking dope, dude.
Great people, bro. We got caught smoking hookah in his house once. That shit was laid by Mr. Roy Stanfield.
Yo.
Fuck.
I feel like I've gotten in trouble with every one of my homies' house, so that's when you make the bond, bro. That's when you make the connection.
But you got me in trouble with
I mean,
you right
Xavier's
now,
dad almost
family.
fucking killed me one time too.
Fuck,
Like,
dude,
I've
Sergeant
been
is
there.
fucking Barry, bro.
Scary.
Shit, he is scary, bro. That was like, I don't know.
But yeah, back in high school, me and him were gonna start this brand called NTL, Nothing to Lose.
Okay.
So we like had the whole fucking logo ready, like we were gonna do it. Like my mom was contacting people to get hoodies for us and shit. Like it was cool. But then at the same time, like 5 other different clothing brands from like Olympian, East. Like I don't know if you guys had any, but there was like a bunch popping up at the time. So we just saw it as oversaturated. We're like, oh, we'll do it later.
Especially
like,
in this community. Right?
Exactly.
I feel
So
it.
we're like, I'm not gonna do it. But then after high school, yeah, like I was really trying to like figure out like, all right, bro, what are you gonna do with your shit? Like, what are you gonna do? So I was like, fuck it, like I like clothing. I'm just gonna do clothing.
Yeah.
So, excuse me. So I mean, that's why I went to Fit 'em. I went to Fit 'em for a bit, And so it kind of taught me a little bit. And then I was just like, honestly, I'm just going to fucking start it. And then I just like probably 3 years ago, I really started thinking of names where I'm going to get my shit done, like all this shit.
Right.
So then came up with Asylum VI. And then that's when it started falling into place. I found a production team. One of my homies linked me with the guy that owns it. So then I just started going from there and started building.
I feel like you never know what you're getting yourself into. You just kind of like just taking that leap of faith and being like, yo, like hopefully this works out. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly.
I just know that I see it in my head. I know what I want.
It's scary too, because like this is some shit that you invest so, just like a podcast, bro. You invest so much time in it, not even knowing if it's gonna work out
or not. People gonna fuck with it, but you see it in your head, you believe it. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep doing it.
You still do it just because like it's some shit.
Shit, I do it for free. I am doing it for free. So then, right? Fuck. Anybody want to be our sponsors?
Bro, not for long.
Yeah, no, it's cool. But it's all in the consistency, bro. Like, honestly, like, if you keep doing something, no matter what, you're going to get a result.
Exactly.
So regardless whether you're, just staying consistent here and there, just keep moving forward. Something's going to happen. Something's going to fall. Mm-hmm. Like, you come back 100 times, like, shit, something's going to happen.
That's facts, bro. That's facts.
So Asylum VI, bro, where did the inspiration behind that, and what does that mean truly to you?
So the name came from, so I really wanted this brand to really embody two things mainly. Mm-hmm. One being myself as an artist and just as a human really, and two being the city that I come from, of course, San Diego. So as you know, asylum means two different things. One being like a place with people with mental illnesses go to seek help.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it embodies me, because I deal with a lot of that shit. So and I want this brand to be like a spokesperson for people that deal with that shit. Yeah. So they could feel like safe wearing it. Like if you wear this jacket to school, you're not gonna get bullied, bro, because this shit's fire.
You're asylum as fuck, bro. Fuck with me. I'm already crazy and I know it.
Like that shit's cool. And also like asylum is like a place people seek refuge. Like they go to seek refuge for safety and shit. And I just feel like that's super on point with SD, because it's like a melting pot here, bro.
Everybody needs an asylum somewhere.
Straight up. Everybody here is like so like just welcoming, and like everybody's tight with each other. Everybody's cool. You don't really see like this racist shit that you see.
Really don't. And that's what we feel like. We don't get that vibe because we don't, in our community, don't see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we're just like a really tight community. So that's kind of what that name came from. And then the 6, of course, comes from 619. So
cool. I was about to say this was sold his soul for sure.
What kind of satanic foods?
Shit, I'm like, bro, your brand's black. I got skulls behind me. I don't know. This guy's, I don't know, bro. Yeah. So the designs, bro, I was told by, a special source that each design is unique and has a meaning to it.
They do. Yeah.
Take us a little bit through that.
Okay. So we'll start off with this one right here. So a big inspiration on this collection was, I don't know if you guys seen Lost Boys before. It's like an 80s movie. It's like about vampires.
No.
It's like these.
Well,
about that. It's about these dudes that are in like.
Is it like in the old times?
It kind of. It's like an 80s movie, I believe it is. It is. But yeah, and then it's like these group of guys, they're vampires. They pretty much terrorize the city and shit. But just the way they dressed was so fucking hard, bro. Like that's why I started wearing rings and jewelry in high school, and like dangly earrings like in high school because of them. Like they really started that shit, and they were just wearing leather jackets all the time. So I just thought they were super hard.
Sick as fools.
Yeah. So I was like, that's why I was like, I put the vampire teeth on here, and then on the hoodie too. I don't know if we can even see it.
Bring it down. This one right here, Brian. Oh, you're good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so I got, that's where this inspo came from. And then so those two, from that movie. And then this one, I kind of just incorporated the skull as well. And then the codes right there are codes for different mental illnesses that like have either affected me in my life, or like people really close to me. So one of them's like depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, like shit like that. So that's what those are for. And then those were really the two big main inspirations on this collection.
So to the people that are in your shoes, bro, I mean, like you said, you've been through points in your life where you're kind of like doubting yourself.
Oh,
has there
100%.
ever been a pivotal point where you had a doubt and you're just kind of like, yo, no, it's not gonna beat me. I'm gonna fucking overcome this.
All
You know
the
what I mean?
fucking
Because
time, bro.
I feel like
All the
that's
time.
that's a spot where people like get lost in their heads where they're like, it's that break point whether I'm gonna like make the leap or stay where I'm at and be comfortable. How is that to you, bro? How was that for you? Because a lot of people get stuck there, and I mean, like, you know, hearing it from others really helps others kind of like, you know,
It
take
was just like
their lead.
I really got into that point when I was going through my whole depression shit. Like,
Right.
well, I mean, as you guys or whoever knows this, but with depression just comes fucking crippling unmotivation, like crazy. And so that was like my biggest time when I was like doubting myself. I was like, bro, this honestly making a successful clothing brand is kind of like making it in the music industry. Really, it's like super hard. Like you either have it or you don't. Like it's kind of like that. Like
You're born with it, bro.
Yeah, you
And
can't teach creativity. You can't teach something like that. You could give them the tools. Kind of what Fitum taught me. Like, bro, they could teach you the tools, but they can't teach you how to be a dope designer.
Nah, bro. Like I feel like the music and all the arts, bro. Like you have to be born with it. As much as you go through school, you go through teaching, bro. Like nah, that shit's just embedded in you. It's in your DNA.
It's something
like,
that you just have to have.
Yeah,
So
you can't teach that.
Yeah. I forgot where I was going with that. I don't know where my brain went, but
Nah, that's cool. Let's take a sip of that. Actually, let me get a little riff on here.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Yeah, I'll be getting out flag, guys. You guys know where to find them. We're gonna post this shit. So as far as Asylum, bro, like what's the legacy behind it, and where do you see it going in, like, you know, the near future and the future?
Legacy wise, bro, I really just want to give the city a brand that they could be fucking proud of. Like, yo, that shit came out of here. That's fucking hard. Like, we got a couple brands that are really dope out here, like Rottweiler, like they're fire. Couple other ones, but like, I really want to give something that, because I mean, we as fashion in the fashion world, we're really not like anything out here.
Yeah,
really.
I don't think we're a big old like. You know,
Yeah.
this is a lot of stuff's coming.
I mean,
out
it's
here.
building though. We have
Yeah.
like a bunch of shit coming up, like in music wise, fashion wise. Like, I mean, we got fucking a boxer out here that's nasty. Like we have a lot of
South
shit
Bay's
going
coming
on.
out with heat, bro. We got a
Yeah.
lot of stuff out here, bro. Like no doubt.
We have a lot of shit going on for us in the next like 5 years, I would say. So
For sure,
I just
for
want
sure.
my brand to be up there with when you think of SD, like you think of that shit.
Okay. Now, the way I look at it, it's like, you know, like you said something earlier that I fuck with a lot. You said, you know, I want this brand to be more of a symbol for somebody to wear it and feel proud.
Exactly.
So I always look at the big brands like Adidas, Pumas, Nike, and all those big brands, right? Once you're wearing those brands, you aren't buying it because, yo, I want to buy that. You're buying it because of the message behind it
What it
and
stands
the
for
confidence
type
that you
shit.
get once you wear it. Like once you wear those Nikes, once you wear those Jordans, once you wear those Adidas, bro, you feel like the man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what I feel like you're trying to go with this, and like it's literally with the energy, bro. Like once you fuck with us, it's like you're doing this because you believe in yourself, right? Fuck what we're putting out. It's more of the message and what you come out with that really empowers the person.
No, deadass. That's exactly what I was thinking.
So if you weren't doing branding and clothing, bro, what would you be up to? What would Curlz be doing?
Fuck, bro. I really couldn't tell you, bro. I don't even have a fucking plan B. Like that's
Bro, you said it. Fucking put it. I'll drink to that right there. Fuck plan B because I only got plan
so
A.
much that I don't even have a plan B.
There's
like
no option, bro. I got no
"You need a
choice."
plan B, go to school. Nah,
No, you
fuck
don't.
that. Like,
I believe if you have a plan B, you don't believe in plan A. That's how I say it, bro. Shit.
Straight up. So this is the only thing I could picture myself doing, bro.
Good.
Like the only thing. When I was little, I wanted to be a fucking zoologist and shit. Like be the next Jane Goodall type shit.
I wanted to be what's his name?
Nah, I love animals and shit, but that's
Brother Nature.
oh. Nah, nah, it's just yeah, this is it, bro. This is definitely
Nah, that's a good answer, bro. Shit, like fuck, this is all you want to do.
Use the
And
plan B if you need it.
what happened?
Use the plan B if you need
Yeah,
when in doubt,
when in doubt.
it. Plan B.
plan B, bro, works 99.99% of the time.
So many plan Bs. No, I'm just kidding.
So, bro, I've seen you do a little bit of modeling. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna retract. Tell us about the time that your brother did your makeup.
Shit. Damn, that was
How was that?
crazy.
What's up?
It was weird, bro. Like I I do not know how girls do that shit every
You're
day.
like, it was weird, but I
really
like popping.
I was like, I'm kind of bad, but nah, I'm just kidding.
Ooh, what?
it's bro. I hate things on my face. Like I hate like texture shit. Like
Right.
It mean that shit do not go at all. So the fact that girls could just put on so much makeup and like lashes, that shit is actually like you feel.
I
them
feel like
flap.
it's a fucking process.
It's
bro.
a process, bro. It took so long. I was like, I mean, it was cool because we did it for his channel type shit. So like,
I got a little bit of clout. You know?
yeah, a little clout here and there, like it's all good. But yeah, no, like it's cool being on his channel. It's kind of similar to this, but I feel like I'm more.
He's kind of similar to this, but way more millions of viewers.
but way more nerve wracking, just because they're like they are like on you.
How's the beef within like people that are in the? I heard that it's like super like shady between the makeup industry.
No, it's gotten a lot better. I'll say that it has gotten a lot better. There was like a time period where everybody was kind of just beefing with everybody,
Right.
and it was like it just kind of lost the integrity of like the beauty community. Like
Right.
everybody was kind of like over them at that point, but now everybody's chilling with each other for the most part. So they everybody's kind of in agreement. Like, all right, let's stop beefing. Like,
Yeah, we're all here to build
let's
something.
just get over that shit, and then so. I mean, that's good that they're.
So I know you've dabbled into modeling as well. How's that? And what's the idea behind that? How do you like doing that?
I've done it a little bit. Just honestly, I don't even really like it that much. Like I'm not that good at it. I feel like people know how to model. Like it's like you have to know how to do it. Like
you know how to strike those
you
poses.
have to know like what poses you're good at and like what to do. And then I'm not really like that, bro. I just be standing there and kind of just like try to do what I do. But yeah, it's like a fucking art, bro. You gotta know how to move your body in ways that it makes it look good on camera.
Right.
It might not look good in person, but it'll look good on camera.
Makes sense. It's all about the angles.
It's all about angles and how you know how to do it, how to rock it. So
I mean, it goes like anything, any skill. Like if you got it, you got it. And if not, you
Exactly.
Yeah, you
Straight
can't
up.
teach it.
Let's talk about your creative process. Like, what does it take for you to finally come up with something?
Honestly, it's weird because when I sit down to try to be creative and try to do something, it won't come to me, and I just won't. I'll be at the fucking computer for hours and like, yo, this is like it's not coming, and I'll just go.
Kind of like writer's block sometimes.
Exactly,
Creative block.
and I'll just leave. And there's sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the fucking night and then like I'll have a dope ass dream. A lot of times I'll just put it in my notes.
Yeah.
And then, but
text Marco in the morning.
yeah. But sometimes I'll be like, fuck that. Like I'm just gonna go do it right now, and then I'll just go on the computer and just fucking throw it together. But yeah, bro, I just have to be really in tune with when I feel it and like what I'm envisioning, and then a lot of times it's really like a million rough drafts. Like it'll come out as one idea, end up when it finishes as like a whole new idea.
Mm-hmm. That's how it is.
So you said that when you went to go check out for your launch party, pretty much that you saw the venue, you're like, I want this there, I want that.
Yeah, that's rare that happens though. But that's when I saw it, I was like, boom, I knew everything.
what I wanted.
I knew everything. But yeah, it's kind of for me. It's usually like it'll happen sometimes where I know everything like I want to do with it, like. But a lot of times, like I'll rough draft it, come back to it later, and then change some shit, and then.
When it came to designing everything, did you have to narrow it down from like all these different ideas that you had?
Yeah.
And how did you come up with those?
I just have like a ton of designs like in my like Adobe Illustrator and shit, and then I wanted to make the first collection something kind of simple that everybody could wear, nothing too outrageous like crazy, but
so it's gonna get crazy.
Maybe whoever, I don't know where it'll take, but I have some pieces that are pretty out there that like not everybody would wear type shit. So I wanted to make it more versatile.
Because I know for me, like if I make a video or something, I run it by like 3 or 4 people that different people. And I'm like, what do you guys think? And everyone has like a different critique.
Yeah. Exactly.
Who are the people that you run your stuff by?
I run my stuff by
myself.
You're not gonna tell me what to do.
No,
don't tell me what to do. I do what I want.
I'll try to. I'll run my shit by Alex the Lion. He's like he's like a really close homie of mine, and he's really into fashion too.
He's actually working on his own brand too.
Yeah. They're doing some shit with their shit too.
Eric, Mm-hmm. Shout out
Alex the Lion.
Yeah, shout out my boys. So I'll run it by him, and then. But he gasses me all the time. So like he's like, yeah, that shit's hard as fuck. But he also tell me like, oh, like maybe you could do this different, that different. But
That's good because a lot of people would just gas you up.
Like I'm not trying to have yes man. Exactly. I'm not trying to have yes man.
I need someone to tell me straight up.
Like
that's how I feel. This guy over here
kind of whack, bro. Like you could do this better. You could do that better. But
get yourself a Marco that tells you everything's shit.
I'm gonna shoot you the next collection, bro.
Bro, for real, bro.
It just kills my dreams. I just never.
He does. And then at the end, Brian, you did this really well, and I'm like, thank you. That's all you have to say.
He starts crying. It's alright, but you know what? We deal with it.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah, straight up.
Should we want me to ask this question?
Yeah. Actually, let's get into the questions. There's a lot of people that actually ask questions on the stuff. Yeah. And it was I looked into them, and it was random people that are like, they don't follow you, they don't follow me with no mutual friends. It's like straight
just
fucking
appeared. Like
I'm like, where'd you guys find us?
Like
all right, bet.
All right, let's do 3 quick questions right now, real quick.
Let's get it.
All right, one was. All right, there was a main question here. Is Nick single?
I sent you that one.
You sent me that one, bro. I was like, oh, he's not gonna ask it. Nah, yeah, I'm single right now. So
bitch, I'm single.
I'm single and I'm fucking staying single. So don't try me right now.
As he drinks to that.
Ladies, he just.
Nah, I'm just really busy, bro. Like relationships take a lot out of me. So and this is all so new, so I can't be really.
Brian wants to drink to it, but he can't. So. I should drink to it.
He's like, I'm gonna take a sip though. I won't drink to it. I'm gonna take a sip though.
Chuck, give me that fucking bottle.
Here's a pretty good question. Is there a celebrity you'd love to see rock your brand?
SebbyOG.
100%. Besides SebbyOG. Because he's about to rock it at this fucking crib right now. Because I got his shit in the back right now.
Ooh.
But I definitely would love to see The Weeknd rock my shit. Because he was a big inspiration in my shit.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah. Him and Travis Scott. Travis Scott too. Those are two of my main dudes right there.
How so? Because look, I have the little thing with people idolizing, celebrities and stuff like that. Which there's nothing wrong with that. I completely get it. But what is it about them that like you're like I look up to you, bro?
It's
like,
just
you're
like
my
the
man.
way that their
and
music.
like I don't even know you, and you don't even like move me.
No,
like,
exactly.
There's no connection. Like
100%.
it's like I could get inspired by Javi. I could get inspired by Sebby because they're my close connections. You know.
It's just their music gets me out of my fucking slumps and out of my like creative block, bro. Their music is just Travis makes me want to fucking rage. The Weeknd too, but like in different ways. It's weird. And like if I'm ever like stuck and I like want to do some shit, like create some shit, then I'll just throw on Trilogy, boom, and I'll just be flowing.
Well,
so
let's look at it from the other perspective, like someone like Sebby who's on the other side of the mic. You probably inspire other people to do the same.
100%.
So what's your perspective on that?
Same shit, like he said. Like I look up to artists like he does, and those people give me that like that juice that I connect with that gets me flowing like water. You know what I mean? Like when I look up to people like Kanye or like Dom Kennedy, and that's who I draw my fucking inspiration from, and that's when I just put it into my own shit, and like he came out with that like. It matches, you feel me?
Exactly.
It's him,
Definitely.
and it's me. You know what I mean? Like it's yourself.
it's like your own interpretation. Like you take this inspiration, but then you like filter it through yourself and then create some shit like that. Like has nothing to do with that, but it's what's got you there.
It's that little light bulb that I guess that makes sense.
Exactly.
It is. It's how you channel shit. Everybody.
No, yeah, no, of course. I just like it, but it's like it's different. Like I look up to different people. Like that's like. It makes sense when I look up to someone else.
Look up to like entrepreneurs.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Same game. Yeah. It's just different people that inspire you. You know, it makes perfect sense. So besides, the whole branding and everything, and being Curlz, what is your hobbies, bro? What do you do like besides everything else?
I really just, other than the gym, that hasn't really been on.
I don't have no
working
hobbies.
right now. Exactly. Honestly, bro, I just that's all I do, bro. I go to the gym and I go home and I work. That's all I do. And I'll go out like every once in a while with like my homies, like when they'll hit me up, like, and it's because I live in Santa Clarita, bro. So like driving all the way to LA is like it's a miss, bro.
I said, like when you say Clarita, you're a little bit up
it's
north.
A miss, yeah. It's like a 35-minute drive with no traffic, and then like calling an Uber there and back is like pretty much like it's annoying to me. So I just really don't even like going out that much.
Fucking, I'm staying home.
Yeah, so I'll just be staying home, bro. I'll like go to the gym, work, and then I'll watch anime. That's all I do, bro. So if I was living in here, still it'd be different, bro. Because I'm like down the street from my boy's house,
you got everybody around you
right here. Yeah, so it'd be different. But I mean, so it's kind of a good thing that I live so far because I'm kind of able to really just focus. I should say.
Does Santa Clarita have like that small town feel kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of. A little bit. I mean, where my parents live, they live more like east a little bit, probably like 25 minutes, and their shit is like a fucking town this big, bro. It's tiny. It's called Acton. Super small. There's like fucking horses and shit, llamas, like type vibe.
Llamas?
It's like Hamul for here.
Llamas.
Yeah.
Huh? Said alpacas, huh?
You said alpaca.
You said alpacas, huh?
They probably have some there too, not gonna lie.
Shit,
But it is kind of a small town. Santa Clarita is kind of a small town, but it's...
Oh, wasn't it just burning a couple like weeks
Bro,
ago?
it was on fire, bro. We got evacuated, the whole
like
nine. Yeah. It was pretty crazy.
Hey, so has there any been any stories where you and your brother get like, in fights or anything like that? Or miss?
Nah, bro. We used to throw down when we were little, but like, nah, we haven't fought in a minute, bro. Like a long time, which is weird because I live with him. I mean, I've always lived with him, but like you would think like I live with him that we'd be fighting and shit, bickering, but no, bro, not at all.
What's do you guys both, give each other like, pointers? Do you guys give each other like, critique on your guys' stuff? Like how influential is he on your brand and how much of a, say does he have on like stuff that you do?
We definitely both run. I mean, not so. I mean, whenever he's about to drop like a collection, like I see every step that's being made. Like my parents will come over, he'll like show everybody, and that's not really my lane at all. So I just could only say so much.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Like he really. His shit is makeup, so it's not really clothing. So he'll say like, "Oh, that's dope. I like that." But it'd be different if he was into fashion too, or if I was into makeup too. Our words would hold more weight. Right. But so we just take it like for what it is. But he definitely we definitely show each other our shit. Every fucking thing that he's come up with has been dope in my eyes. So like I feel like a yes man because I'm like, oh yeah, that shit's fucking hard. But like I just legit think it's hard. Like it's dope. And same vice versa too. Like he thinks it's all cool. So, but it does go through the whole. Like he'll show us every step of the way.
And then, has that helped you basically take that and reproduce it and do it into your brand? Maybe same process but different, obviously. Product.
Yeah, bro. He's a real fucking hard worker. So he's shown me how much time it does take to put into your work to make it what it is. Like. You can't like I understood like, oh, okay, I can't just fucking sit down on the computer, make some dope shit and it is what it is. Like no, it's trial and error.
You're
it's
gonna
fucking
no.
It's 1,000 rough drafts. Like it's back and forth from the labs. Like it's this and that. Like it's a lot. So he really taught me how to really work hard to make it what you want.
And probably also how to manage everything.
And how to manage everything too, because like it's a lot of time management, which as I said earlier, I'm fucking terrible at. But hopefully I get better with time with that.
Has there been any points along the path that you were making this brand that you said like, fuck this shit, I don't think I want to do it? Because you got overwhelmed?
Not yet, bro. Like but there has been times where I'm like, this shit is not even fun to me anymore. It's been that stressful. But I'm like, yo, this is just the grind for it.
Is the dirt
it's not always going to be fun, bro. It's like, it's going to be a hard time sometimes. And you're not going to want to fucking stay up fucking till 1 a.m. trying to figure some shit out or... like
stressful because of like outside like influences kind of thing, like people
kind of stressful because like dealing with the production team and dealing with different manufacturers, like you kind of have to be on their ass, and that's kind of not my personality. Like
I feel like you're more passive.
Exactly, bro. I'm super chill, like, and I'm not really like into. My brother's different, bro.
I seen a snap about the Airbnb, bro. That motherfucker was going in on them.
But he's a completely different person from when he started. He was the most passive fucking dude. You could fucking run him over the car. He'd probably be chill about it. Like now he's like, I need this done, that done by this day. Boom.
Do you feel that's because he realized that that's how you got to be sometimes in order to get shit done?
Exactly.
Like no matter who you are or what personality you have, sometimes you just got to put your foot down.
Exactly.
And be like,
you just have to put your foot down. I
don't give a fuck.
Exactly. That you learn it along the way.
Yeah. If you build that tough skin.
Exactly. Being a CEO of your shit, like you learn it along the way how to do that, and that's something I'm learning too because I've had to put my foot down probably like once and I didn't like it, but it was just weird.
Because you don't feel like...
I don't feel that boss mentality type shit.
But you know that if you don't do it, ain't nobody else going to look at it and do it for you, bro. Exactly. Because it's something you build on your own.
At the same time, pick your battles, fight your own.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it's weird too because like I don't want to ruin relationships.
Exactly.
But so you have to find that balance where you're not being too much of a dick.
The right words, the right way to say it without
like,
hurting somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's hard dealing with people, bro. Trust me.
It is,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
It is. But I'm getting better at it, so.
And, you know, since you are a creative, and I think everyone who is a creative like Sebby or Brian, me or you, you know, you just launched, obviously, your brand, but is there something coming up after?
Yeah, I got like a little pack coming, probably like a couple hoodies and like a beanie and a shirt, I think. I'm probably gonna be releasing like packs in between collections and shit.
Have you dabbled into thinking of doing like subscription boxes and stuff like that?
I haven't even thought of that. I know a couple like brands do that shit, but I've heard of it. I haven't really. I need to probably do my research on it, but that would be cool.
Just an idea.
We're having a small little business meeting.
Yeah, I'm just dabbling.
So 2020 business plan.
Nah, really though, like shit. I feel like nowadays, like once you really like start to build something, and Sebby, Javi, Marcos could all like attest to this. It's like once you're building something from the ground up, you literally got a plan. Like,
yeah, bro.
You can't just go like this. One I'm gonna do it. Bam, it happens. No. You got to sit down and like write this shit down. I don't care how you figure it out for yourself, but you got to like plan it out and then take the steps.
And then take the steps.
And then you realize that it's not how you fucking wrote it down.
Yeah, you're like, wait, I didn't know this roadblock was gonna be here or that.
Yeah, and that's how it is. You start figuring it out, but all along the path, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the planning is definitely something I need to get better at too. Like, I'm not the greatest planner, bro. I kind of just
wing it. But then don't we all, bro? That's how I am too. But like, I feel like I'm a modified winged. You know, like I kind of know what I want to do, but I'm still kind of free.
Exactly.
You're learning the hard way because you just wanted to go boom. Whenever you think of an idea, let's do it right now. I'm like,
that's so me. I shoot. I like to say
like
I shoot. Marco aims. I'm like, bro, let me just fucking shoot, bro.
That's actually that's why you guys make a good team, though.
Exactly, bro. Because I'm like,
dude, you got a shooter and an aimer, like you got a bullseye right there.
Brian, shoot right there. All right, bro. Well, fuck. This is my favorite part of the fucking podcast. We get into what's called the lightning round, and we get to ask you some questions that I haven't seen, you haven't seen, nobody here has seen, only Marcos has seen. So let's see what we got today, huh? I don't know. It could be anything, bro. At this point, bro.
Fuck it. Let's run it.
Good thing you didn't go live. All right. Question number 1: name a city that doesn't have a letter A in it.
Rhode Island. That's a state. I knew it as soon as it left my tongue. I was like, yeah, that's a fucking state.
All right. If you were home on a rainy day or a rainy Sunday afternoon, what movie would you most want to see on TV?
Step Brothers. Off tops.
What? Do you want to do karate in the garage? Yep.
Yeah. That's my shit, bro. Love that movie.
Thanksgiving just passed. What was your favorite dish?
Fucking, what's it called? Just like those like bread rolls that they throw the turkey and the mashed potatoes in, like just the basic kind of shit. I don't know what it's called, but they throw down.
Bread rolls with the mashed potatoes?
It's my aunt, like, I don't know what it is. Just like the basic, really, like bread rolls.
Oh, the Hawaiian King?
Nah, it's not even those, bro. It's something else.
My favorite.
It's something else.
All right, question number 4. What part of your body could use a little lotion?
Right here, straight up.
Right here.
Every time I get out the shower, bro, my face is dry right fucking here, and I don't know why. My little brother too. It's crazy.
Shout out his little brother.
Shout out my little brother.
Hey, what's the wildest thing you've done in a hotel room?
Oh my god, yo, you're setting me up right now.
Yo, this guy, bro, I don't even know what's going on here, bro. I haven't seen these. I'm as surprised as you, bro.
The wildest shit I've done in a hotel room.
Oh, this one time at a Marriott. Motel 6.
It's the 4 Seasons, bro.
Fuck, yo, just like, I mean, after my event, bro, I went back to the Hard Rock. We had like a little after party type shit.
Hey, what happened?
Some crazy shit went down. I mean, I don't know. I don't talk about it, but
he said he pleaded the 5th on this question. Next question. What is something you are freakishly bad at?
Freakishly bad at
Time management.
Time management's a great fucking one. Honestly, bro, eating enough. Eating enough, I would say, is the worst, like, for me, because I'm a skinny dude, bro, and I have like a really high metabolism. I'm supposed to be eating like 5 meals a day, and like the way I'm managing my time right now, you got me fucked up. Everything.
What's good, bro? I feel you, bro.
Little bicep beat.
Yeah, a little bit. Which movie has made you cry? And I'll tell you which one made me cry.
Marley and Me Off Tops.
Dude, I was thinking the same.
Marley and Me Off
For me, mine was Click, bro. Click made me
Click,
Click made me cry, bro. Shit, fuck yeah, bro.
I don't remember that one that much. Isn't that the one with Adam Sandler?
Yeah, that's for fucking like. Yeah, bro.
I know. All I remember about that one is titties bouncing on the screen, bro. That's all I remember.
All right, eat a dick.
Great, not bad.
Thank you, bro. Someone.
MannyMUA for sure did.
All right, fuck everyone.
Or that one with Will Smith. That shit. Oof.
Oh, Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of
Pursuit of Happiness? Or the other one where the dog, he had to kill his dog?
Crickets.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
I Robot.
No. I was like,
The one where he's the only one.
yeah, bro. He had to kill his dog. You don't remember? Oh my god, bro. That shit took me for a loop.
Yeah, it's I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
That's
Hey,
what
bro.
it is.
Hey,
That's
right
what
here.
it
Just
is.
put I Am Legend right here.
Yeah,
I'm at it. Who from the past do
I
you
Am
really?
Robot.
Who from? Oh, that's a good movie too.
That is a great movie.
Yeah, that's a really good
That's
movie.
funny that he said it,
though.
though.
Who from your past do you really wish you'd stayed in contact with? Me know, yeah.
Fuck, bro. I couldn't even tell you one, bro.
He's like, fuck everybody if they're in my
Yeah,
life.
I don't even know if I've
fuck.
lost anybody like super significant like that. Like, I feel like everybody in like it's still in my life. That's pretty like that was important.
That's solid.
Back then and now. Yeah.
When you meet someone you're attracted to, what do you first notice about them?
Their personality, of course. What the fuck?
Hey, bro.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Honestly,
Tell us real quick.
That is.
that probably their smile. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
A good smile will get me going.
I look at the eyes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, eyes are a big thing for me.
Eye shape too,
eyes,
bro.
eyes.
If they got the almonds, ooh, it's a wrap. Run me that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard that almond eyes. I'll go to Curlz, girls, almond eyes. You know.
PSA.
Don't come over here with those owl eyes.
PSA. But hey, he said he's single. He doesn't want anything to do with you, ladies. But DMs are free. Go ahead.
Relationship wise,
That's a different story.
relationships. That's what I'm not.
What sound do you love?
Sound do I love?
He's on.
What sound do I love? I like zippers, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I like zippers.
Hey, put his zippers on when
I'm
he's
dead ass serious. I like zippers. Doesn't it?
When the penny's dropping.
Me too, man. Me too.
Yo, you hit it right in the fucking head with that one.
Oh shit. All right.
That's fucking.
Okay, you ready for this one?
Yeah.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Fuck. No,
Why?
it's not a hot dog.
Or why not?
I mean, a sandwich. I feel like it just exists to be a hot dog. Like, there's some things that just exist to be how they are.
Like what?
Like hot dogs.
That's a hot dog.
I don't know. Maybe we can say something else. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to catch him slipping, bro.
You made that question.
Next question. What kind of secret society would you like to start?
Like a cult?
Maybe, bro. It's your life.
I
I'm
mean,
just living
fuck
it.
it, bro. I'd start like a.
Secret society. We'll go with that.
Billy Madsen.
For legal reasons.
Yeah,
we'll go
for
with
legal. Yeah. We'll go with.
Do we
secret
get tax
society.
write-off and benefits?
Healthcare? Oh, say less.
I'm there, bro.
No, but seriously.
Nah, really though. We really need to know this question. It's
I would
vital.
probably build like a fucking super nerdy anime like secret society type shit. If that makes any bit of sense.
Okay, next question.
I mean, that was a weird question to begin with. I don't know how to answer that one.
Gang.
Yeah, bro. You do you.
We don't judge you.
Some
All right, bro.
superhero shit.
Last question. So I'm gonna repeat it. You gotta repeat it back and finish it off. All right. I'm gonna go. My name is blank, and I get my energy from.
My name is Curlz, and I get my energy from the city.
Yay! Yeah, you heard it here first. Curlz just came through. Hey, bro. Before we log off, do you want to say anything else to the audience, bro? Like, let him off on a good note.
I just want to say thank you to everybody that pulled up to the launch party, that shit like meant the fucking world to me because it really does mean a lot that you guys came out and showed love like that. And even if you didn't, like if you weren't able to make it out, it still means the world that you're following me, supporting me, like fucking with this whole shit that's going on. So I really appreciate that shit, and hopefully I make y'all proud one day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Curlz was here. Thank you for your appearance, bro. Hey, like everybody at home, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for the support. Like always, if you haven't subscribed, followed us on social media, go do that. We'll love you more than we did yesterday.
Yes,
but other than that,
sir.
we'll be back with that heat 2020 on its way. Yo, we just getting started. Energy out.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.